With the ButtKicker Gamer2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker, the future is feeling.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're gonna lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you.
Welcome, race fans, here tonight to Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Happy to bring you World Series of Sim Racing here on a Saturday night, where these guys are going to be packing in 31 vehicles out here tonight at Auto Club Speedway, where we're going to do nothing but get freaky fast, freaky crazy, and freaky fun here at Fontana 2.0 mile track. They're going to be having a good weather night here, it looks like, with the temperature at 68 degrees on the track, with the air temperature at 65. Humidity is 74%, so it's a little bit up here out here at good old west of California here, with a 6-mile-per-hour wind as of right now, and that might fluctuate a little bit. But we can see the haze out there on the back side of the track as we scroll around here. But, you know, let's say one thing. Hopefully none of these drivers are a little hazy in the eyes, and they had their cat nap and they're ready to go racing here at Auto Club Speedway. I want to thank you, everybody out there, for tuning in here tonight at Freaky Fast. I much appreciated on the Facebook side and much appreciated on the YouTube side. If you like what you're seeing and you enjoy the streams every week that we have going on here at Freaky Fast, don't forget to hit that follow button and like button, subscribe button, and share button. It helps the leagues out, and it also helps us out up here at Freaky Fast. So, but, well, these drivers look like they are ready to go into their open qualifying here tonight. So we will do that real quick, as before we go into that, see these guys get out there and do their open qualifying. Let's bring up tonight's here. And 1 second as bring this up for everybody. There we go. All right, let's bring up last week's race winner, Corey Blevins at Daytona. As we can see the point standings here as of tonight, he is leading 5 points over Mike, and then we got Travis in third there with 38 points, and the rundown there, You see your favorite driver and their team where they have finished last week at Daytona International Speedway. And we rounded out with a total of 32 cars that showed up last week. And it looks like we got another 32 cars out there tonight. So it's going to be awesome. Awesome. See the points and see who can rebound from, a showing of good old, basically last week's race there. Bring this up here. We'll bring up our qualifying now here. You can see the lap times that these guys are going to be putting down here as lap times are now starting to come in here in qualifying. They got a 5-minute qualifying to go here. So we'll see here as right now that 74 there of Mike is going to be bringing it up there on the pole so far, with John second and James in third, but he's putting down, well, now we got Randy putting down a 41.304. Randy well, now Brandon Clark's gonna put down a 41.2. Man, they're running really fast lap times here. Oh, and John puts down a 40.9 on his second lap. Wow. And we'll see here. You can see the positioning down there gridding. You can see the first lap and second lap. If it is in green, means that they're on pace from the first lap. If it's just orange, that means they're slowed down from the first lap. And if it's in, I believe, let's see here. If it's in green, we'll see here. Yeah, you can see Brandon Clark did not put down a faster lap than his first lap. Bob Skinner putting down 40.8. Zach Hall right now on his first lap puts a 41. Now Zach moves up with a 40.787, with Cedric Hunter now putting it up there on the pole as these lap times are starting to shuffle around here, and we got some cars out in the track, so we'll ride around here, and it might help if I turn on the sound of the game. There you go. Sorry about that, everybody. Forgot to click the button. Yeah. As everybody's using the draft out there tonight, it is open qualifying, so the key is to get a draft partner. Is Joseph. Now, I'm going to bring this up right now. I can tell you this much right now, that Joseph in their preseason race was fast. He was extremely fast. Him and Brian Johnson had one whale of a show last week. Not last week, in the preseason a couple weeks ago. And they ran side by side for, man, probably a good 10 to 15 laps, just side by side. I mean, it was hard racing. I mean, it was unreal to watch. I was sitting back watching it, so. My mute button. Sorry, Ken. I forgot I had the game muted. So, because we had our pre-race show, so I mute the game so no one can listen to the cars in the background and actually get to talk to the driver that were in the pre-race show. So, but I appreciate the like. Appreciate everybody out there. Miss Baker. That's the girl right there. Call her Miss Baker. She's liking out there. I like to appreciate. Oh, somebody just hit the wall. Wasn't ready for that. Mr. T's out there. Yeah, Tyler. Boogity, boogity, boogie. Let's go racing, boys. That's right. We're going to get ready to go racing here. Mr. T, how do you apply? Look up World Series of Sim Racing on iRacing or Facebook. Or you can, go to one of them two places, and there should be a link there for you to apply, and they will send you an application. Yeah, fill it out, and one of the league admins out here will get a hold of you within the next couple of days, and for you to be able to join the league. So, but Rick's okay. Rick's fine. Rick's fine. All right. Well, they're done here. All right. Well, let's bring up tonight's starting grid here tonight, as they're going to be taking on Auto Club Speedway here, as we got Joseph starting in first place there. Cedric Hunter's going to be starting in second. Then we got Levi Cox in third. Fourth is going to go to Christopher Matthews. Fifth is going to be James Hollinsworth with Zach Hall in sixth. Your seventh place is going to be Brian Johnson and Robert Dudley in eighth. Ninth is going to be Bradley, and then John in 10th. And then we got our last week's winner starting in 11th, Corey Blevins, with Mike starting in 12th. So that's going to round out your top 12 here tonight, and we will roll through the rest of the grid here. 13th on down to 24th here we see. Look for your favorite driver, see where they are starting out here tonight as we run through the grid of 31 cars out here tonight gridding. So, all right, well, congratulations to Joseph on getting that pole, as they do got a pole award brought to you by iPitting. Let's see here. We got the grid there. But alrighty, let's get freaky, let's get crazy, let's get nuts, as they're going to be taking this track on for 125 laps. Long race out there. Patience, patience, patience. That's about all I can tell these drivers out there. 125 laps, so you just got to have patience here tonight. As we are gridding, we are getting ready. We're getting ready to go nuts. Well, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Having a great weekend? Everybody enjoying their weekend? Watch these beautiful cars come rolling down pit lane. Beautiful, beautiful sound. As they all roll on out. Rolling, 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 rolling. Getting ready to roll, roll, roll. All right. Okay, all right, let's see here. Yeah, that's another good question out there, Rick. How the tire fall off is here tonight with these V8, V7 tires here from iRacing. That's a good question. I don't even know out there yet how this is all going to play out here tonight. So, but we're going to find out. I'll tell you that much, because we're going to get ready to go green as that pace car ducks in, and we're going to go freaky green, freaky crazy, freaky nuts as these guys are under green here at Auto Club Speedway. World Series of Sim Racing is racing on a Saturday night. Got Joseph already looking down on the low line. He's going to look to try to... Oh, we got something going on back there in the 95 already. They didn't even make one lap. Oh, and they do not got no fast repairs, everybody. That is one thing in the league. No fast repairs. You get caught up in something, your race is done. And we'll go back on the replay here. And let's see if we can see exactly what happened. As you can see, oh, the 15 got hit by somebody. Let's go back again. Let's see if we can find the 15. Christopher right there. You see, he got... Not exactly sure what happened there. Let's go back. Let's see if we can... See, it looks like the 48 might have got into somebody, or I'm not exactly sure, but man, everybody, I don't know who's all involved into that. We'll have to see here on lap 1. It looks like Mark, Alex, Brent Allen, Christopher Miller, James Hackworth, James, Christian, yikes. Wow. Well, that's not a good start of the race. Somebody did an oopsie. Yeah, that's something we could do. The only problem with that is that it's hard. It's hard to find certain drivers, because a lot of drivers don't like that. When you're racing, some people like to race, Ken. I mean, it's a great idea, but it's you know, some don't like when I used to race, I didn't want to be in the booth. I didn't want to be anywhere near the booth. I was focusing on my racing and driving and things like that. I had to pay more attention than worry about answering questions from a broadcaster. But I mean, it's a great idea, you know. No, Rick did not get caught up into that. It did not show that he got an incident. We only have Christian in the 56 out of the race. James Hackworth is out of the race, it looks like, so far now here. Or maybe not. It's showing them out. They must be sitting on pit road. Richard in that 38. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's 15th. Running 15th. Looks like he's got a clean car. He stayed out of the whole thing. Chuck Sweeney out there, or pole sitter last week, won the duels. So it looks like everybody's okay. Yeah, okay, good point. Good point, good point.
Green, green, green.
We are back green. Let's see if these guys let these tires warm up. That is the key. With these tires, they can be evil in the beginning of the run. So within about 5 laps, and this is going to probably be at any track that we go to with these version 7 tires, you've got to give these cars at least 5 laps to get warmed up. Once they get warmed up, the setup comes in, and the cars are very drivable and fun. We got Levi Cox looking down on the inside of Cedric Hunter there. Oh no, he's looking for the lead.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, we have a yellow again. These tires, I'm telling you, these guys are Oh, man. Oh. Let's see what happens here. We got the one down underneath, and oh, the one's getting loose. Look at it. Oh, is he getting loose? Oh, no, the 8 got loose. Oh, it snapped out on him, and just nowhere for Brandon Clark to go. And unfortunately, the 81, the 1 was involved. And now we just see him sliding down the backstretch here. Let's see if everybody else makes it through this carnage. Got a car going down the grass. I don't blame you. That's where I'd go too. Oh. All right. Well, we'll go back live again, and then we got pit stops starting out there. Oh. So we got James back out on the track. The only thing I can say is that you gotta let the tires heat up here. Gotta let the tires heat up. I mean, that's the only thing I can say. Beat up your car like this, you're gonna wind up not be able to finish the race. I mean, yeah. Pit window? Do I know the pit window, Mr. T? Not offhand. We'll have to see how that all plays out here. I know they run 100% fuel, but as a pit window, I'd imagine around between 35 and 40 laps, maybe. Somewhere around there would be my guess. Why we not forget about bringing this up for everybody to see. Here's your upcoming schedule here for World Series of Sim Racing League. On February 22nd, we will be at Homestead for 167 laps at 9 o'clock. Then we'll be heading to Chicagoland on February 29th. And then March 14th, we'll be at Five Flags for 250 laps. And then we go to... And this is going to be the epic of the whole season here at World Series of Sim Racing League is going to be Detroit GP. We've seen NASCAR not actually in real life run these cars there, but I can say this much. It's going to be fun to watch 60 laps. We broadcasted a while ago of cars that... ran cup cars there at a different league, and I'm telling you what, it was fun. It was fun. So that is your upcoming schedule here for World Series of Sim Racing every Saturday night. Okay. Last week, okay, the software we use, Tyler, just to let you know, is basically their class, okay? Robert Dudley with the blue means that he is a Class A driver in iRacing, okay? But he didn't race last week at Daytona, so he is not in my scoring pylon into the league stuff of the software I use. Next week, he will have a green slash there, so he will be under what I call the NASCAR Cups numbers, so to identify. Same for Hollinsworth. He wasn't here week 1, so his name is actually the first time showing up into my scoring pylon. So, but that they will be matched as drivers come. They will be matched into it after one race. here at World Series of Sim Racing League. So that explains what that's all about. Yeah, no, very true. Yeah, I mean, if they yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, we're 9 laps in it with 2 yellows already. I mean, again, I you know, everybody knows Freaky Fast. Well, everybody knows me. I call it the way I see it. I don't know how not to call it the way it's not supposed to be called. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Gotta let the tires warm up. I mean, it's just, you know, you're gonna struggle like this if you don't, you know, you can't race the first 5 laps. Just set back, let the car get in place, let the tires warm up, and the car will come in racing. The car will come into play. It will. It's just, you can't, you know, think you're Macho Man Randy Savage out there.
Green flag, green flag.
And that's in any kind of racing, you know. We gotta take it easy, but all these guys, I'm sure they'll settle down and it'll be all good. We'll get some green flag as we are back under green here with 10 laps or 9 laps on the board. Running lap number 10 here. As we see, we got the 55 of James. And I do apologize. I'm trying to learn. Oh my goodness. So, what's everybody want to talk about as we go back? And that would be in the 31. Got loose. Oh, and the 48. I think his night is done, finally. I think the 48 is done. He was involved in that first yellow, and now he's involved into this next yellow. This got loose coming out. It looking like the track, everybody. It looks like it's loose on throttle is what I'm seeing. You know, these guys are going through the turns. The car looks very, very stable. It looks very, very good. And then they get into the turns, and then all of a sudden it just snaps on them. Hey, Brian, thanks for the like. Not yet. Keep pacing like this, maybe. Might get close to it. I'll have to at least make one more pit stop. I can tell you that much. They're not going to make it yet, but they, you know. See here, the biggest mover of the race so far is actually a couple drivers out there. We got Mark plus 14, Chuck Sweeting's up 14, Brandon Clark's up 14 positions from the start of the race. Our outside pole winner last week, Dave, up in that 20 Toyota. He's up 13 positions. See, the lights are starting to turn on here. We will be going into evening time here, so the track will warm up, well, cool down here for everybody. As of right now, we are looking at the temperature of 65 degrees. The wind's at 5, track is at 66, so track is not going to get any more grip out there, believe it or not. I think this is about what they're going to see. The track temperature might drop a degree to 2 more, but other than that, this is what you got. Hey Joseph, what's up, man? Not much. How you doing out there? A little rocky start here at the beginning of the race here, but that's all right. We'll get it all sorted out, and we'll get some green flag racing going on. I don't know what anybody's got sitting around their computer watching here tonight, but I got a Kit Kat bar right here. Kit Kat bar. I love your Kit Kat bars. We should be going green then next time by here. See what them pace car lights do here. Those pace laps are going to be long tonight. So let's see here. We have Ford ZL1 Camaros right now in the top 4. Your highest Ford running car right now is going to be Mike. Your highest Toyota is going to be Robert. Brandon Clark, got 2 Toyotas there, and then we got Chevys, and then we got a couple more Toyotas, so. Oh, okay. Alright. Bugles and oh, nice, man. Nice, man. Still working on that PC, Joseph? Yeah. Well, you'll get there, man. You will get there. My mom always said good things come to people who wait. Patience is a virtue. Well, we're going to get ready to go back green. Let's see what happens this time by, everybody. Gonna go back green here.
Green flag.
Get these NASCAR cups back up to speed here. Let's see, Brian Johnson has bounced back all the way up to 9th position here. A little bit of damage, but he's trying to keep getting that thing fixed and try to stay out there on the lead lap is the best thing that he could do right now. As he battles. Got Bob Skinner back here battling in 17th position. It looks like everybody took it easy going through 1 and 2 there that time by. Let's see how everybody does here in 3 and 4. As we ride with Richard here, our pre-race show driver, and go down.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, man, oh, man. Wow, this is just a disaster. I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. See the 49 there, Robert, he got loose. You got right there, I think it snaps right out from underneath you. And there's nothing no one could do. And look at Richards. Hey, going through. Somebody's dirt tracking. I don't know who that is, but somebody was out there dirt tracking. Oh, that would be the 14. Let's go back with him and oh yeah, look at Christopher Matthews. He's on the brakes, See cars all over the place. Gonna go through. Wow. Let's see here as we go down through. People exiting pit road. Got Brandon Mullen in there. He's been staying out of some carnage right now. That 14 had to come in and get new tires. He went mowing the grass. I like saying boogity, 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 but yeah. I like DW. Kind of miss him up there in the booth this year. It's kind of different. I hear him sound off the Daytona race at the start of the season. You know, normally, you know, you hear that from him, but Christopher, it would be Facebook. We are live on YouTube and Facebook, so if you want to see all the chat, there's actually more viewerships over on the Facebook side of things. Just saying, don't matter which platform you like to watch, but yeah, I jump back and forth and I read everything going back and forth. So yeah, you'll hear me talking about different chat and wonder what's going on. That's why, Tyler. Yeah, so I apologize for the confusion. I wish I could have it all under one and be, say, all chat under one, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't work that way. So, evening, bud. How you doing? Yes, we'll see you tomorrow night, as we will be live tomorrow night at 8:55 with Area 51 Super Speedway Series as they take on Daytona. My bad. Well, see if we go back green this time by. It's just been a hectic start of this race here tonight, everybody. So I appreciate everybody sticking around and tuning in here tonight with these guys. And sure, things will get better. We all hope, right? What's that, Joseph? What work did you do back in the day, the crew? Right. Gonna rack them, stack them, and try this again here as we're getting ready to go back green as that pace car ducks in. And we are back green. Green flag has out. Let's see if we can get this bad boy racing 20 laps into this 125 lap race here tonight. As Levi set sail out in front of Joseph there in that 32 and that 14, the Pepsi Man. Brandon Clark, oh, got a little bit of work in there. Got Rick coming up through the field. He's now pulled himself into the top 10. Looking good out there. Staying out of trouble. Running that Tabasco car out there. Oh, 78's in the wall. Oh, Rick's in the wall. Rick saves it. Good save by Rick. That shouldn't be too much damage. He should be okay. The 78 went up into the wall. Come back through the field here to see what's going on in the back here. If everybody gets everything sorted out here. It's starting to look like cars are starting to get a little single file now here. Looks like we're starting to get cars. This is where these tires will start coming in. Chris Matthews will, in that 92 there, pass Richard there for 12th position. That damage is not going to do too well. Oh, okay, man. Oh, that's cool. Oh. There you go. That's one way to do multiple chat. Run it on 2 windows. Looks like we are now looking pretty good here. Looks like we're now getting under green here. It looks like we're going to have a battle up here for the lead. As Levi Cox and Joseph are going to be battling this thing out right now. Teammates, category 5 right there. It's going to be 3rd and 4th position right now. And I know Brandon Clark and Levi Cox up there, they're teammates. They're actually literally roommates. So ain't that cool? In the same household, running in the same time, the same league. That is cool, but looks like everybody's getting launched up here. We come back here to the 20, battling for 10th position. Everybody's single file now here. David is kicking asphalt motorsports there. But wow, do we got a battle? Let's get us. Look at this here as these guys are coming down into turn 3 and 4. Looks like Levi's gonna overtake Joseph, and you know what? The one thing everybody needs to pay attention to is can Joseph get his first win of the season? I mean, he's been so close. If anybody has followed Joseph McWhorter's career, He has not been in victory lane and has fast cars every week. As you see here again tonight, a very fast car. Let's hope he can just bring it home and finish with the good and nothing happens out there to the guy. But he is pushing hard to get a win, to get that monkey off his back. This is fixed. Okay. We got a little bit of battling going. People are working their way around. Look at this battle up here. Now, if you take Biocide and you take Pepsi and mix it together, what does it make? Probably nothing good. They are pulling away from Cedric, though, and Zach. As now that 32 is going to look on the low line. I don't know if he's going to be able to clear. Does he? Yes, he slides it up. He's going to do the cross. Oh, he got loose. Oh, he saves it. He didn't hit the wall, but he got loose by power driving that thing in there to try to take over the lead. And Levi Cox is now going to try to take over first place again. And he does. He powers his way down through. Now we got Zach Hall. Oh, look at that love tap. Joseph says, I'm here, buddy. And we got Zach Hall now up in the third place, getting by. Oh, and Brandon Clark has now moved himself up to fourth position. So far, he's the highest mover of the race so far with 17th positions. Cedric Hunter has fallen back a little bit. And we definitely got different pitch strategies going on here, too. It looks like the top 5 have not pitted. As you can see, we are on lap 28, ready 29. And these guys have not pitted. We come back here. Let's see where. As these guys, yes, okay, so. Yeah, so these guys up here, okay. Difference on pit stops here, they have not pitted, so. Let's bring up. There we go. Let's see here. Difference in the lap times as we're riding with Cedric Hunter, and you can see it's got Chuck behind him, and Chuck has been faster than Cedric these past couple laps. And this is the longest green flag run we have had. Tires are heated up. We are now rocking and rolling Kool-Aid style. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Zach Hall had a nice pit stop there. Very nice. Zach Hall struggles with pit stops every once in a while, and I do apologize. I didn't know my mic was muted. Apparently, I must have bumped it. So, but yeah, 2 cars apparently, you know, can't make it in the same spot there, Ken. Yeah, it looked like the 33 came down a little bit, unfortunately, and didn't know. But there's pit stops here as everybody's making their pit stops. You can see Joseph had a 15. Zach Hall with a 14.8. Brandon Clark with the 15.1. Chuck Sweeting's going to have a 15. Let's see here. Bring up here positions gained so far after them pit stops. Brandon Clark is, well, not after pit stops, but start of the race. Zach Hall's up 4 positions. Brandon Clark's up 18 positions. Chuck Sweeting's up 25 positions. Wow. Nice. All right. All right. Well, we still got 2 cars. James Hackworth there. That's sitting in the pit road right now. And we got Bob Skinner sitting in pit road right now. Back there. But Brandon Clark's going to move himself up a lot of positions. I don't know who's got who for what there between Levi Cox and Joseph. Can Zach Hall or Chuck Sweeting. Can he do anything here with these guys? I mean, these guys are fast up here, these 2 guys. Extremely fast. Got Rick out there. He's still running. Then P11 right now. Position number 11. He is +6 right now. +7 from where he started tonight's race. 40 laps completed so far of this 125 lap race. And we'll see if Levi fell way back. He didn't have such a... He had a 16.12 pit stop. So he didn't have a good pit road at all that time by. So you can see how pit stops are very key and crucial in a race. You know, he lost from being up there in 2nd place, and he's going to lose 3 positions and fall back into 6th position. Maybe 4, well, wherever he's starting at, either 3 or 4 positions. How's everybody doing out there tonight? See, we got a great viewership out there tonight here with World Series of Sim Racing here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. If you're looking to get your league broadcasted, we do have an openings on Monday nights. So that is our only available time. Other than that, we are booked all week with Area 51 and World Series of Sim Racing. So give a big shout out to our sponsorships then too here. I'm not going to forget about the ButtKicker. Make sure you go check out thebuttkicker.com. Any products that you order over there at your checkout, make sure you put Freaky Fast 20. That's with 2 E's, and you get 20% discount off of your complete order. Let's also give a shout out to Dirty Air Podcast. They always premiere every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. on Facebook. And you can also catch the previous stuff on Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play. And let's not at least forget about iPitting. Make sure you go check out iPitting.com for all your iRacing needs. Wow, the 20 did not get a good start there. He bounced up and almost ran into Levi. Looks like no harm, no foul. And again, here we go. Cold tires. Cold tires. You got to be very careful. First lap, you got to get these things all heated up. coming through here as we got Mike now up here running and running, so he's up one position here. All right, looking good, looking good, looking good. They're battling back here for 11th, 12th, and 13th position. At 14 there of Josh is now. Looking good there. James Hackworth. Got Bob Skinner back here. Got caught up in a couple of things. And I don't know where... We got a couple cars out. Yes, we do. We can see we got the 31. Got the 20, let's see here, 97. Hollingsworth is out. All the way back through the field, we can see everybody's out. We'll come back up here, and as we are now under the lights here tonight. It looks like we got teammates up there now. Joseph is out there all by himself as of right now. You can see up here Zach Hall running in 4th position. Brandon Clark's now going to turn. Here comes Levi Cox. He's making up all his ground now. Not having such a good pit stop, but he's making up his ground. Well, we'll see if anybody has anything. If anybody right now, from the looks of it, I think Levi Cox would have anything for Joseph. Joseph just needs to run his race, keep it clean. As draft is a key here, as we can see, as Brandon Clark is pulling right up on him. We've got a little bit of battle going back here with that 20 and Cedric Hunter. It's 15. Christopher Miller has moved his way up through the field here. Congratulations to him. He's gonna having a good run. Hey Christopher, thanks for tuning in on YouTube and Facebook side of things. Thanks for liking the stream. There's 20 back here. They're still battling it. "48 laps in the books." As we go zoom, zoom, zoom. Looking good so far. Nice and clean. Got a battle going on right now. Back here at that 49. Roberts. John. Richard's there. He's moving his up. Looking underneath. Mike. Nope. Gonna look on the high side. Oh, they almost touched. Wow, that was close. That Tabasco sauce car's getting a little dirty out there. So we got somebody going all the way down to the apron. Don't know who that is down there. Oh, don't come up back up the track. Yay. Okay, they cleared him. That would be, oh, Zach Hall way down. What's going on with Zach Hall? See him go way down there. I thought, oh no, he's going to come back up, but I think he was trying a different line, seeing if he can figure something out. Look at the beautiful sunset here out at Auto Club Speedway here. Nice orange sky. It's a little hazy out here tonight though, but beautiful. Brandon Clark is still riding up there. Now we got Chuck coming up through the field. What happened to Levi Cox is falling after battling hard in the beginning of this race here. He's fallen back to 6th position so far. Top speed so far coming around that lap right there. 190 miles per hour top speed that they're hitting there going across the start finish line. Looking at around 189 to 190, 191. They are flying. Single file, all the way around. Stay battling up here. Top three are so close to each other. Well, who do we want to ride with and who do we want to do cranker up here tonight? Brought to you by the ButtKicker. We need to pick a driver here as we're under green and ride along with them. I'm thinking the 26 of Chuck. The next time by, we were gonna crank her up. Listen to the sights and sounds here at Auto Club Speedway out west. Alright, well, we are going to crank her up here for sights and sounds at California Auto Club Speedway. Alright, we're back after that quick cranker up. Here with Chuck. I don't know if anybody heard that, but them tires sound very, very upset. They were very, I don't know, you could really hear them using some tire. I know I heard it. Going through the turns, the tires didn't seem too happy. They were scorching away. Last time these guys pitted was on lap 38. Come back here to the 78, and he's got some damage on that Driven Motorsports there, but he's running in outside the top 10. Battling it there with Mark in that 35. Jonathan back here. Oh, we got Cedric coming in pit road. Oh, that's an interesting call. Watch Cedric kind of come to a stop here. Look at that rubber build onto that car. Yikes. He's going to get ready to exit pit road. Pit stops. I don't know if pit stops will be soon as he's going to go a lap down. I don't think pit stops should be opening up. Not yet. I don't think so. Levi Cox is falling back now. He's in the backpack here running with John. Richard has moved his way up to 9th position. Robert in the 49. He's moved himself to P11. Bob Skinner. Don't talk about much about Bob Skinner, the rock star. He's moving his way back up through the field, best that he can. Yeah, I didn't lose my mic. I forgot to unmute it. Oh, thank you for the subscribe there on YouTube. Much appreciated. 35 up to 18. Yeah, the 35 of Mark. Moving his way up through the field here. He's up actually 19 positions now. Car's a little damaged, but he's hanging out there. Working his way up through the field. We're clean and green now. Watch the battle back here as all Brandon Clark, Chuck, and Zach Hall back here battling it. Hey Jeff, thanks for tuning in, man. Sorry about your luck out there tonight. Another night, another racing day. It's always tomorrow, right? Pit stops. Let's see here. Let's start looking at pit stops here. I know Cedric pitted early, like I said, so right now it looks like we have 17 cars only on the lead lap as of right now. As that would be James Hackworth Jr. in that 23. Back here running the Wonder Bread. Talladega Night paint scheme. Ricky Bobby. Actually, let's see here. He's got the leader coming up on him. 5 seconds behind Bob Skinner. And back up here with 5th, 6th, and 7th position here tonight. As Christopher is about Miller there in that 15. Cedric, you're going to see he's going to blow by these guys. He's got fresh tires. He's like, meep, coming through. Look out. Beep, beep. And he should just easily pass that 15, and he does. Joseph up here is starting to pull away a little. Well, Zach Hall's now going to take over 2nd position. So tires are starting to play a factor here, everybody. Look, we got... Look here on the...
Yellow.
Oh, there's a yellow. Brandon in the 78 involved. Yikes. Oh, looks like... Yeah, we got some warping going on. We can watch really closely as he's coming down into the turn here. Might have went a little too far back. Somebody caught him coming out of the turn. Somewhere along the line here. Well, he did see it though. We'll go back live, but I did see it. It was blinking and then netcode, unfortunately. Well, I know one thing, Joseph did not want to see that yellow. Got everybody coming down pit lane here. See what kind of times they put down this time by. That call pulls himself in there. Four tires, 2 cans of Sunoco fuel. And it looks like Joseph this time is gonna beat everybody out of pit road. James Hackworth stays out. It's looking like here. It says he's staying out. So is Brian Johnson in that modified. Oh well. Look, check out pit stops there by everybody. Joseph had a 14.6. Brandon Clark a 14.4. Levi Cox an 18 flat. That's 2 pit stops in a row that Levi Cox in that 99 had some kind of pit issues. Huh. Hey Ben, thank you for the like. James, thank you for the like. These two guys are going to come down, and now we are going to go up here to lead here. Ohio, nice. Ohio. Oh, 70 laps completed in the books here tonight. Still got a long race to go, everybody. Still got a long race to go. I don't know if anybody's got anything for Joseph. They're there for a while. In the beginning of the race, Levi, was looking really strong out there, battling hard with Joseph. But as we got later in the evening, it seems like the balance of that car stopped on him for some reason. And I think his pit crews, they need to do some adjustments on that to try to get that thing back up to where it felt good for him, because he has fallen back to 8th position. So he's been having an up and down season going back and forth here so far. Johnson is going to be waved around. He is 47 laps down. Got a couple cars out right now, the 14, 81. Now he can gain a couple positions. Looks like come up here to Rick. He's still on the outside of the top 10. Gonna get ready to go back racing now. Gonna do the freaky fast. All right, well, let's make sure we remember we're on cold tires.
Green flag.
And green flag is out. Joseph gets one whale of a jump on that whole field there. Brandon Clark's going to look like he might clear Zach Hall. We'll see if he does going down into turn 1. He doesn't. They're still battling. Coming out of the back. Coming out of 2. Going down the back stretch. Let's see. Side by side.
Yellow.
Oh, we have a yellow. Oh, and Mike was involved in that one. Oh, he got loose, came down in front of Cedric. Cedric had nowhere to go, but that thing got loose on Mike on exit. Cold tires, and around he goes. Cedric Hunter hanging on. Locks up the brakes. Still locking up the brakes. Just trying to get the thing slowed down so you don't hit anything else. And watch. Yeah. Thank God for the runoff. Yeah. Woo. These guys just pitted. So I don't know if they're going to go down, and they're kind of still in that fuel window where they're going to have to make one more pit stop. So I don't think you need to go down. Oh, do we got a call? Chuck. Oh, we got some people making a strategy call here. At 78 is bouncing off the pit wall. I think his steering's broke. Well, they don't have a 5-minute clock rule here, so... I think I can. Free. I think that's the best. It's not gonna let me swing around to the... Yeah. It's not gonna let me swing around. I don't know if we go up to the 15. See if Levi pulls up beside. Doesn't look damaged. I'm not sure what we're trying to look for here. I mean, it looks... Don't look too bad. Hopefully that helped you out there, Ken. We got people making pit stops. Last minute pit stop as we get ready to go back green here. So people are topping off that fuel, putting new tires on. So everybody's looking at the fuel strategy here. We stay green, get a long green flag run. This all could play into some of them guys back there. We'll have to see how that all plays out. That's what they're looking for, I believe. We got Levi worked his way back up to 5th position, it looks like. Richard, our pre-race show interview of Richard in that 38, has worked his way all the way up to 7th, 6th, 7th, starting in that area there. So good showing for him. Our top 5 right now is going to be Joseph, Brandon Clark in 2nd, Zach Hall in 3rd, Christopher Miller in 4th, and Levi Cox is going to round out your top 5 here tonight. 75 laps completed so far. Getting ready to start lap 76. Yeah.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, we're back under green, but yeah, Ken, you might be right. That might be why he fell back there a little bit. Longer pit stops, getting some damage fixed. But I don't recall him hitting anything, but doesn't mean we didn't miss it, you know. My scoring didn't show me that he was off track or anything like that, but again, that don't mean anything. Let's look at the back of the pack. We're going to go 4 wide. Whoa! Hang on. Wow. Do we got anybody out there that's got a fan favorite out there that you're rooting for? You can use a hashtag FreakyFast. That'd be cool. We can start a hashtag, even though I don't Twitter too much. I'm sure you can do it on Facebook, but Brandon Clark is going to battle Joseph here for the lead. Fresh tires, 2 cans of Sunoco fuel, so Zach Hall is trying to push Joseph back to the lead, and it looks like that middle line is working really good for Joseph there as he's going to clear. Brandon's going to clear and fall back into second as Zach Hall's going to fall into third. And here comes Levi Cox on the outside of the 15 of Christopher. Oh, now Brandon Clark's going to go on the high side. Wow, look at this battle up here. And here comes... Whoa, where'd Richard come from? He's like, beep, beep, I'm coming. There you go, hashtag 38. Excuse me, apologize. Well, these laps are counting down, and these guys are trying to figure out what they can do. Watch here. Watch this. Wee! It looks like Brandon Clark is diamonding the turns a little bit more than Joseph there. You can see he's running higher up the track going down compared to Joseph is running a little bit of different line here. Let's see what he does this time by. Yeah, it goes up just a little bit. Half a lane. Joseph is running. Man, that car looks very stable. Looks very good. Like I said in the pre-race show, he was very, very strong out there. Doesn't look like the draft's playing too much of a factor here, actually. It looks like he's going to get a run. Oh, now he's going to try, and oh, nope. Decides not to. He's got Zach Hall right behind him. As we are now fully under the lights here at Auto Club Speedway. And listen, he's really off the gas a lot entering that turn. Zach Hall's right behind him. It's them. They got it. Oh, you hear him get off the gas. That thing just got loose on him. Here comes Zach with a hard push. Nope, he's going to get a good run, though. As he's going to clear him. Yeah, you hear Brandon had to get out of the gas. He got loose. We'll come back here to these guys back here. Cedric Hunter's now worked himself back up on through the lead lap. after being involved in that little incident, but he's right back here. Back here running with Mike, Roberts, and John. Battling for 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Check out the number of pit stops everybody has had here tonight. Looks like everybody's in Chuck Sweden. Had 7 pit stops so far tonight. That 111 of John Henderson's been in pit lane 10 times. We'll have to see what happens there. These guys are now getting single file again. Richard's right behind Levi Cox, trying to do something with them. It's off the gas a little bit. Can you hear him throttle? Easy on the throttle. Oh, what happened to Joseph? Joseph is getting freight trained, everybody. Wait a minute. Oh, Joseph gives Brandon he did that to Levi Cox, too. Come back here, now we're looking 3 wide back here. They were trying to go. As that 99 is trying to get up on her. Here comes Chuck. He says, hey, I want to join the party. But Joseph, this is these guys figured something out here on Joseph, because Zach Hall taking over the lead, getting that bonus point. Oh, Brandon got the apron. That's going to open the door for Joseph. So Joseph can power his way back through the field. Can he keep it down there, though, is the question. Wow, just can't get a run down there right now. These cars have went through a different transform right now, actually, you know. We're under the lights now. We are cold weather. Bring up the weather now. Well, no, we're still the same as basically the start of the race, so what you got is what you got. I don't see any difference right now. Wind hasn't really changed. It's down. Well, now it's back up to 6, 7. The winds, I don't think wind's playing a factor at all. This race is run here March 1st of 2020 here on the iRacing service. Oh, Joseph tried to get a pass there. Wow, he got pinched down. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. And look who is up to 4th position. How about that? He is up 14 positions. Brandon Clark looks like he's tied with the highest mover right now between Mark and that 35. With 19 positions. Mark's back here running P12 right outside the top. We're outside the top 10. Got a decent gap right there, 5 second, about 6 second over 13th position. It's got Robert Bentley there in that 49 right in front of him. He's bouncing back after being caught up in a little bit of stuff. But this is very, very interesting what's going on here. Swapping positions back and forth up here in the front. these guys are going to have to make one more pit stop. This is the run right now where you guys stay out as long as you can. Get into that fuel window. So we're going to have to see how this strategy plays out with these front runners. And the people in the back there in the middle, you know, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, you know, them guys back there, do they short pit and try to do the leapfrog to get out front? You know, get into that fuel window and then give it a shot. Now, for them guys back there, you know, we got a green-white checker. We can't forget about that. You don't want to, you know, put yourself, so you got to make sure you have enough for green-white checkered. But if it comes down to the race ending under a green-white checkered, or start of a green-white checkered, them guys there in the middle pack that pit early tires compared to new tires, they're going to get freight trained. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. Either we're going to see carnage of wrecking or blocking or something, because the old tires versus new tires is a huge difference. Still battling up here, top 3. Still battling hard for, wow. Man, they've been doing this for about, what, 6 laps now? 7 laps? Holy mackerel. Favorite word. Holy mackerel, dog. Richard's caught back up into the draft too. He's like, hey guys, I want a piece of this action. Here he comes. Here comes Levi. He's ready to come in. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The top 7 right now are nose to tail all over each other. Wow. What a race. What a race. What a race. This is getting crazy. Oh, here comes Richard. Gonna look underneath. Oh, what's this? Joseph is trying to break the draft. Yikes. Wow. Yes. I agree, Kenneth. Yeah, you gotta play follow leader. Oh, Zach Hall blinked. Oh, that's not good. No blink, no blinky blink. We don't do blinky blinks. Blinky blinks ain't good. But you're right. You gotta play follow the leader. I mean, these top 7 got to do whatever the leader does is what you're going to have to do. As we got Cedric Hunter now. Wow, look at this. Yo, we're going to look. Wow. Richard was moving himself up through, and it looks like he's going to get, I don't know if tires are starting to go out on him a little bit here. Cedric's trying to figure out how to get back up through. So he's on the running back here at 6th position. Got a 3-way battle going here. Oh, Cedric Hunter's pitting. Lap 96. Cedric Hunter's doing the early pit stop again. He is in for a pit stop. James Hackworth is in for a pit. Cedric Hunter's going to be in for a pit. What do these leaders do up here? From pit lane, let's see what Cedric Hunter does total on his pit stop here. Oh, we got Richard now coming down pit. It's looking like pit road is opening up, everybody. I'm sure he's going to take 4 tires. Left side tires going on. Wait, no, right side. I'm looking backwards. All right, now left side tires are going on. Jeez. 2 cans, and now he's heading out with a 14.8 pit stop. Come back up here to the leaders now. Well, we'll see how this all flips around, though, because we are ready to go on lap 100. So we're only going to have 25 laps to go the rest of this race. So how long do these leaders stay out, and how does this all shuffle? Because we had some early takers. They might be 1 lap down right now, but doesn't mean that this is over for them. They're going to play the... I call it the leapfrog game. It's what they're playing. Interesting, interesting. Teammates now back here. I will get their team name eventually here from these guys. We got another John, and the 111's now coming down pit road. He's bringing his Z01 Camaro in now for a pit stop. Single file all the way through the field now, everybody. Very, very good racing going on now. See what kind of pit stop John has. I think he's getting his pits. Oh, now we got somebody else coming in. Christopher Miller in the 15 is now entering pit road. John had a 14.63 pit stop. 14th position. Oh, Brandon's now going to try to look on the outside. Zach called. Oh, we got Joseph. Here's a money stop. We have Joseph now coming down pit lane. Interesting, interesting. We have somebody else. Robert Dudley's now coming down. All right, well, pit stops have started. See how this all cycles around. Got a battle going on back here. Gotta give Corey Blevins, our last week's race winner there, and that 48 is still plugging away. Every position counts. You never know. You can gain positions. You're in the points lead. Gotta do what you gotta do. And pit stops are now all opening up. Zach Hall's now coming down. Who else is in? Mark is now, looks like he's exiting out. Robert Dudley's coming out. Brandon Clark and Levi and Chuck all stayed out. Now, Chuck Sweeney, Chuck there, he pitted on lap 75. Brandon Mullen pitted on lap 75. The 20 pitted on lap 75. So they can go a few more laps. See how long they stay out, though, is going to be the question. That 15 Christopher's still sitting in pit road. Well, nope, he's now entering. He's in his pits. Here comes Richard. Fresh tires. He's going to work his way back around, try to get on the tail end of the lead lap. And he does. He gets himself back on the tail end of the lead lap. Zach Hall is right behind Richard. Big difference on tires. Oh, this is getting interesting. Now we got Levi now taking over first position. Wow, we got a lot of pit stop shuffling going on here. Brandon Clark's falling back to third position. Here comes Joseph with them brand new tires. He's going to try to overtake, get back on the lead lap. Oh boy, we are counting down now. Everybody's gonna let Joseph go by. As we got Chuck now gonna look for the lead. And he does. Now Brandon Clark, and how long do these guys stay out? Well, we see a difference once they pit compared to Zach Hall and Richard. You know, the difference right there is going to be tires, and do they have enough of time to catch back up and catch that ground? Because now Zach Hall's getting ready to go by Richard there. Once all pit stops cycle around, we'll put Richard in second position. As Zach is gonna clear. He's gonna latch on, try to latch on at 15, use the draft. Cedric Hunter pitted earlier. You can see he's up there, so he would be the... Oh boy. Cedric Hunter would actually be the next... Right now, Cedric Hunter would be the leader. Got second lead over Zach. Zach is catching Cedric. I don't think Cedric's going to be able to hold off, but how far can these leaders go up here is the question. As Brandon Clark has not pitted yet. At 56, has not damaged, but he's still out there in the lead lap, trying to do what he can. Brandon Mullen, Bob Skinner, they're back out here running yet. It's Bob, that is not for position. Bob is running 8th, about second behind Brandon. The 9th place position right here has got no one around him right now. He's just out there running by himself. 9th position. Jonathan Smith. Come back up here. Zach Hall is catching his teammate, Category 5 Esports. And it looks like he is going to blow him. I don't think Cedric has anything for him. He's just, Zach's so much faster. And he does. This race all came down to pit stops. As Chuck is still out there yet. 112 laps completed. Last time he's pitted was on lap 75. You can see Chuck pitted on lap. Difference in pit stops there last time. go. Pit stop laps. Lap 75. See second place of Mike there, pitted on lap 68. Levi Cox on lap 68. And Brendan Clark on lap 68. Well, let's see here. Oh, lap times these guys out here running. Right now they're in the 42s, 4s. But Mike is a little faster. Past 2 laps, Mike is faster than Chuck. I wonder if Chuck's going into fuel saving mode. We got somebody coming in pit road. Brian Johnson is making a pit stop. That's 74, Mike. Is he going to try to make it on fuel too? He's faster. 3 laps in a row. He is faster. He is catching. And he's got older tires than... This is interesting. So, what everybody think here? We're down to 10. 10 laps to go. What's everybody thinking? How's this all going to play out? So here comes Mike. 4 laps faster. Wow, he was really fast on lap 115. Go inside. Oh, that's why. Chuck is saving fuel. Chuck is trying to save fuel to finish it. He made his bed. He's trying to do it on fuel. It's going to give Mike. Oh yeah, he shuts it off. Alright, what's Mike doing? Mike is not... Okay. Mike has pitted on lap 68 compared to Chuck on lap 75, and he's saving fuel. What's Levi Cox doing? We got somebody, Jonathan Smith, in that 33. Wow, he's shutting his car off. Oh, okay, we are playing. What's Bob Skinner doing? He pitted on lap 75. Brendan Mullen pitted on lap 75. The 20 of Dave pitted on lap 75. Zach Hall is... Zach Hall don't have to save anything. But he is, he's 22 seconds behind. Well... Come right to 20. What's he doing? Wow. Okay, this is very interesting, everybody. Stay tuned for the ending as we're getting ready to have 5 laps to go. The question is as we all know, oh, Mike is going down pit road. He cannot make it. He's pitting. 5 laps to go. Can Chuck save enough of fuel to make it? Can Levi Cox make enough? Oh boy. Oh, we got somebody else coming down pit road. Who else is in pit road? Brandon Clark is now entering pit road. He cannot make it. These guys fell well short of their fuel mileage that they wanted. There is no way Chuck saved that much fuel. But he did, wow. That's all I can say is wow. He's going around again. 4 laps to go. He's got a 14-second lead over Levi. Really, the person that he has to worry about, I believe, is Zach Hall in 4th position here. 15 seconds. Now Zach Hall's up to 3rd. 14 seconds behind. Brandon Mullins now in pits. And he's exiting. I'm gonna sniff that draft there. Chuck might help. Well, does he make it? That's the question. Hey, Ken. A different Ken. Thanks for liking. James, thanks for liking again. If you're new to Freaky Fast, don't forget to hit that follow button on Facebook. We much appreciate it. Trying to hit 1,000 followers by the end of the year. I don't know. No, Zach Hall is now 11 seconds. He's about ready to take over 2nd position here. 2 laps to go. Does Chuck make it? Does he? You can see Zach is 10 seconds now. He's right behind. Chuck is running faster than Levi, but that position should change. All right, there we go, Zach Hall. And now, here we go. How much can Zach Hall? He's 10 seconds behind. As this is getting ready for the white flag. Does Chuck have enough of fuel to do it? Did he save enough to do this? He's got to make it around one more time, everybody. One more time. Oh, no. White flag is in the air. Doesn't matter what happens. Did he save enough? As Zach is flying right now. Zach is putting down the lap times of, oh my goodness. He is just balling that car. We got some guys coming down pit road now. We got Bob Skinner that did not make it. Brian Johnson's coming in. Did Chuck make it coming through turn 3 and 4? Did Chuck make it? I believe he did. I think he saved enough of fuel. And he did. He is going to bring home a win here tonight. His first win of the 2020 season with World Series of Sim Racing League. Wow. I don't even think he has enough to do a burnout. There ain't no way. There is no way. Oh, you can hear the car sputtering. He just ran out of gas. He just ran out of gas. Wow. That is... what a race. You don't even have enough to do a burnout. He ran out of gas. He's gonna need push to victory lane. Wow. Good job, Chuck, for saving the fuel. I know he's not on Discord right now, but we'll see if we can get him up here and talk to him about that fuel strategy. But Joseph has finished third. Great run from him. Zach Hall's going to round out second place. But man, oh man, oh man, I don't know what to say. That was one whale of a race. As he takes her off. Whew, okay, well, let's get everybody together here. We'll be right back within a couple minutes here as I get everything set up for our post-race interview here with World Series of Sim Racing League. We will be right back. All right, we are back after that awesome race here we had with everybody. But all right, well, let's bring up our third place finisher, Joseph, as wow, what a race from him. Joseph, Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Wow, man, what a race. Started out a little hairy, but you know, it is what it is. But man, by midway, this race turned out to great racing. You are holding off Levi Cox there in the beginning, and then you had to hold off Brandon and then Zach Hall. Man, I tell you, you guys are just battling it up there. It was crazy, but man, how was the race out there for you, buddy?
Car felt great. I was really confident coming into this because we ran this in the off season and ended up getting that win. So I was really confident coming in. Car felt great. It only got better as the run went, and especially as soon as the night started, the sun went away, it got even better. It was a lot of fun. I seemed to have figured something out while in the draft that I've seen a lot of people struggling with. So I was really confident because I knew with those restarts I'd get railroaded and have to fall back, 2-3 spots. But I was confident in myself to get back to the lead. But then when me and Zach were sitting there battling, I seen that we were going to have to make a green flag pit stop. So I tried to get in behind him and just kind of run. And I went against my better judgment on what to do for strategy and came out short on the end.
Yeah, I was rooting for you here tonight, man. I know during the preseason we seen you, like you said, bring home that win, and I thought, you were just so strong up there. But yeah, like I said, you had Levi Cox all over you, and then, then you had Brandon, and then you had Zach, and then it was back to Levi. I mean, you just had cars all over you, but you guys raced a very, very strong race out there tonight, man. So I really want to say congratulations, getting your third place finish here tonight. I know it's not a victory, but it doesn't mean that this team can't throw this thing into victory lane here in the future. I believe it's this year, buddy. I really do. I think it's this year.
Yeah, I mean, I had, been kind of on a good run lately. Got an A win, and like I said, I got those 2 wins in the preseason. So we've been on a really good streak, and getting this run, to get the season started off with is really good, and it's a confidence boost. But it was a lot of fun, and maybe I ran a little bit too conservative while leading. Maybe I should have pushed a lot harder and tried to not leave anything out on the table. But I was thinking about the long run and saving tires, so I was just trying to be really conservative. And even with those guys on me, I figured that was probably my best bet for the long run, and it worked. Pit strategy didn't work out, and I should have done it the way that I thought about doing it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Go back to your crew chief, write it down in the books, and you'll know next time you come here what you need to do, man. But congratulations again, man, for getting your 3rd place, finish here at World Series Sim Racing League. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, of course. I want to thank Driven Motorsports, all my teammates, doing a lot of really good hard work, trying to get ready for each and every race. And of course, I want to thank Bioside for coming on again this season. I want to thank 1077 Sage for being a continued partner since basically since my first year on the service. Been an awesome partner so far. Want to thank you for putting on a fun broadcast for everybody. And thank Zach and them for putting on a really fun league.
10-4. Yes, I agree. And you're welcome. But all right, man. Well, we're gonna let you go celebrate your victory with your 3rd place victory with your.
I'm gonna go drink a nice ice cold Coke. I'm thirsty.
There you go. Oh yeah, it's a long race. So all right. Well,
gotta plug Coke a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Coca-Cola, iRacing. There you go. All right, buddy.
Yep.
All right, take care, and we'll talk to you in the next one. All right, that's your 3rd place finisher there, Joseph. And wow, what a race. What a race he had here. But all right, well, let's bring up the 24 of Zach Hall in Category 5 Esports Machine there. And we'll see how his race all played out and how this all went for him. Zach, Robert up here in the booth, buddy. How do you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Robert.
Well, man. Well, everybody knows Zach Hall from the other nights, but we don't see you much out on the track. But man, oh man, like I told Joseph, the race started out a little hairy, but it straightened up really, really fast, and it was awesome to watch. And awesome to watch these guys, top 6 there for a while, battle for the lead. How was the car out there for you tonight, even though you're bringing it home 2nd? It looks like a pit strategy just didn't work out for you.
Yeah, man, first off, Chuck, amazing strategy call to stay out there and save the fuel. I didn't think there was no way to do that. I knew it was right on the edge of the window. But overall, the car tonight, man, it felt pretty good. I mean, I could always like it a little bit looser, but it was free. It definitely, the cold tires we took off, and it was actually pretty free. And then it seemed to tighten up as the run goes. But really, just tonight was really just managing. A lot of times I was riding 3rd, 4th, and really I was just riding, waiting for a long run to finally come where you can finally, stretch your legs a little bit.
Right.
And we got a couple of those, but they kept coming right before, just not perfectly. Like cautions come out right before we start to pit, and it just never worked out that way with long runs, really. But I knew that last run I had to go, and I gotta say I'm really happy with how I ran it. I think, other than Chuck, doing that pit strategy there and winning it, I'm pretty sure I had that one pretty sewed up there with the driving, side of things. But yeah, happy with tonight. I think I learned a few things too are valuable also.
Oh, there you go. Take it back to your team there and get ready for next week at
Las Vegas.
We go to Las Vegas?
Let me make sure, because that's what Brian told me, and I was like, I'm not sure about that. It is Homestead. Yeah, see, I knew it wasn't.
Yeah, it's Homestead for 167 laps next Saturday night here at World Series Sim Racing. But man, congratulations, man. It was fun watching. Unfortunately, your pit strategy didn't work out, but hey, man, you got up 4 positions here tonight. Good points night for you after the Daytona race. So anybody you want to give a shout out before I let you go take care of your stuff?
Oh yeah, shout out to all the guys I raced with tonight. Like, it was really fun battling Brandon Clark. Really just a lot of respect there between the guys. Like, there's multiple times we could have dived in on each other, but we were patient, rode the line, pushed the guy down the straight, and just didn't, do any bonehead moves there up front. It was really good racing personally, and hard too. It wasn't, just give and take. It was a lot of hard racing also. So shout out to all them guys, Brandon Clark, Joseph, Levi, trying to think, Chuck was up there too. Like, there was a bunch of guys up there that were really battling really hard, and I'm sure the best of the pack was battling, so shout out to them too. But thank you, Robert. Of course, as always, you did a wonderful job. I know you do. And shout out to all the fans viewing, because man, hope they had a fun night tonight, because I can tell you what, Captain Crunch was pretty happy with how it played out. Unless he didn't crunch his numbers right tonight, the pit strategy wasn't right, so I might need to get that name taken away. But yeah, just shout out to the fans mostly, and all the league guys. It was a little rocky start, like you said, Robert, but people had to feel out the car and feel out racing with each other. And I'm excited to go to Homestead next week, because I feel like I can definitely go on there and do something, maybe get the win. So but yeah, thanks everybody. I really had a great night.
Yeah, we had a great viewership out there tonight, 20 plus there for a little bit, and we still got a lot watching tonight. And I just want to give you a shout out too in good racing, but you also had James out there, not James Hackworth, but there's a James out on Facebook that was rooting for you, man. He wanted to see that 24 to come in, and he's a fan of you. So
nice.
Yes, nice. Well, so
hopefully the 24 can do some big things this season. Maybe get that championship, you know.
There you go. All right, man. Well, congratulations again, and I will let you go do your stuff, and we will catch you at Homestead next Saturday night.
Thanks, Robert.
All right, movie here. All right, that is our second place finisher here. All right, well, let's bring up our race winner, good old Chuck here, as he brings it home here at Auto Club Speedway at World Series Sim Racing League, his first victory of the season. Chuck, Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Oh, good. Long time no talk, man. Everything going good?
Yeah, it's doing good. Pleasure to be back on Freaky Fast broadcasting again.
There you go. Yeah, well, it's good to see you out there. But, man, oh, man, your pit strategy, you just made it across the start-finish line, and you ran out of gas. What was... I honestly, buddy, I didn't think you were going to do it. I didn't think you could save that much fuel. Halfway through the race, it got a rocky start like everybody knows, but, man, it really settled out, and it was really fun watching everybody race. And you weren't up in on the front too much. You just stood back 4th, 5th, 6th, in that area, and then you did that pit stop. How did you crunch them numbers, man, and how did you save fuel?
Yeah, I did about a 20-lap run in practice, so I kind of figured it was about 45 laps max on fuel without saving. And I don't know, I'm struggling with this new tire, and I'm kind of killing the right front. I was talking to Zach about it during the race, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting like, in one run, I had like 10% more wear than he had, and so I just kind of, I'm trying to stay back, 4th, 5th place and not hurt it, but I'm still hurting it. So I don't know, I got to figure that out. But I knew with the fuel, I could make it that extra 5 laps by saving, shutting the car off at every corner and lifting early and just saving, drafting off of people. But what I didn't know is if I could save enough before they caught the guys that pitted caught back up to me. And,
right. And
I saw in the mirror that they were like, 7 seconds behind or something when I finally crossed the line. So it was just enough.
Yeah, they were coming. Zach was driving the crap out of that car. That's all I know, but holy mackerel, man. Well, it's great to have you get the victory here after a little debacle at Daytona. You put it on the pole at Daytona and won the Bud shootouts and all that stuff here at World Series. And unfortunately, Daytona's Daytona, but man, you bounce back strong and get the max points that you need here, to keep plugging on. But we head to Homestead next week, and how do you feel about that, or have you even ran that track yet with these tires?
I haven't with this car, so that's going to be interesting, but I like running there. I'm hoping that usually the cars tend to get a little free off of the exit there, so I'm hoping that because they were pretty tight tonight, at least to me, so I'm hoping that's a little bit more free. It tends to be hotter there because South Florida, but I don't know, we'll see. I always enjoy the track. It's got more than one line you can run, and should make for a fun race.
Oh, I can imagine. I can't wait to see you guys out there battling. If it's anything what we've seen here tonight, stay tuned. But all right, man. Well, before I let you go celebrate this first victory here at World Series Sim Racing, does anybody want to give a shout out before I let you go, buddy?
Just all the admins at the league, with the league, and thanks to Freaky Fast for putting this broadcast on, and I'm looking forward to watching it back. And thanks to all the guys that raced me clean during this race. There's some good guys in this league, and looking forward to next week.
All right, well, hopefully we see you next week in Victory Lane again and you make it back to back. But until then, buddy, God bless you, man, and we will talk to you later.
All right, thanks a lot, Robert.
All right, that's our race winner, Chuck. As we heard how he brought home that victory here, congratulations to him by saving the tires. I have no clue, but wow. But all right, well, let's bring up, don't worry about the points there. We will, points will be adjusted. That is, we will take care of their bonus points and everything, so don't worry about that. But here you see your top 18 running here tonight at Auto Club Speedway. We got Chuck finishing first there in that 26. Zach Hall is going to bring it home second. Joseph third. Cedric Hunter is going to bring it home fourth, with Dave bounce back fifth. Good for him. Richard, pre-race show guy that we talked about his sim life, and got a little bit to know about him. So go check out the beginning of the broadcast on Facebook. Not YouTube, but Facebook. We go live every time Saturday at 8:30 with them. We have a pre-race show, and we pick a driver and we talk to them. Then we have John finishing off 7th. Mike is going to bring it home 8th after he had to do a late pit stop. Levi Cox is going to be 1 lap down, with Bob Skinner 1 lap down. Brandon Clark's going to be 1 lap down, with Brandon Mullen 1 lap down. We got Mark finishing 13th, 1 lap down. Christopher 1 lap down. Christian 1 lap down. Jonathan Smith 1 lap down. James, or we can call him JJ, he's going to be 2 laps down, with James Hackworth Jr. bouncing back with 3 laps down. All right, well, we'll run through the next here as we got, let's see here, who do we got? All right, and then we have Brian Johnson, unfortunately, 49 laps down, with Brandon Colin in that 78, Driven Motorsports, 53 laps down. Corey Blevins, last week's winner, is going to bring it home 21st. He 57 laps down, didn't get the max points that he needed, but it's going to tighten up the points lead, but he did get the victory at Daytona. Then you can see the rest of the running field that we have here tonight, finishing out here at World Series of Sim Racing League. So I want to say up here at the booth, Robert A. Moyer Jr., Freaky Fast, we'd like to say thank you everybody for tuning in out there. We had a great viewership out there. Don't forget, we're going to be going to Homestead next Saturday night, but our next broadcast here at it's going to be at Area 51 here at Freaky Fast tomorrow night at 8:55 as they take on Daytona for their Super Speedway series. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night and follow your favorite driver. But I appreciate everybody again. Don't forget to hit that like button, follow button, and share button. Until then, God bless everybody. Love yous all. Peace out.